Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are talking about one of the biggest reasons people struggle to speak English fluently: translating in your head before speaking.
Ah, yes. The classic suffering experience. Step 1, hear English. Step 2, panic internally. Step 3, translate everything slowly. Step 4, miss the conversation completely.
Exactly. And honestly, almost every English learner experiences this.
Yeah. Sometimes I already know what I want to say, but my brain still feels stuck loading the translation? Like weak Wi-Fi. My brain literally shows tick-tock, buffering.
Here's the problem. Many learners were taught English like a school subject, not like a real language. So the brain learns this process: hear English, translate to native language, think of answer, translate answer back to English, check grammar, finally speak.
That sounds like applying for a bank loan.
Exactly. And because of this, speaking feels slow and stressful. I call this the silent lag.
What's that?
It's the delay between thinking and speaking. Native conversations move fast, but translation creates a mental traffic jam.
Oh. So learners are not always bad at English. Their brain is simply overloaded.
Exactly. Your brain is doing too many things at once.
Honestly, translation makes conversations feel scary too.
Absolutely. Because while the other person is speaking, your brain is already stressed. You are translating words, checking grammar, remembering vocabulary, worrying about mistakes, trying not to panic, all at the same time.
Meanwhile, the other person is waiting like, so, are you alive?
Exactly. And then the pressure becomes even bigger. That's why learners suddenly forget simple words they already know.
So, does this mean grammar is useless?
No, grammar is important, but grammar should support communication, not block it.
I think many learners try to build perfect sentences before speaking.
Exactly. They treat English like solving a math equation, but real conversations are too fast for that.
So, how do native speakers think while talking?
Native speakers usually do not translate. They react directly to life around them. For example, they see rain and instantly think, it's raining. Not, how do I translate rain grammatically into English?
Oh, so English becomes connected to reality, not to another language.
Exactly. That is the big shift learners need.
Okay, Emma. So how do we train this?
Using something called sensory labeling.
Sounds scientific.
It sounds fancy, but it's actually simple. You train your brain to describe what you see, hear, feel, touch, experience directly in English, without translating. For example, you wake up in the morning. Instead of thinking in your native language, say directly in English, I'm tired. The room is cold. The sunlight is bright. I hear birds outside. Simple, fast, direct.
Oh, so you're building automatic English reactions.
Exactly. You are teaching your brain. English equals real life, not English equals translation homework.
So why is this method so powerful?
Because the brain learns faster through direct connection. The more English connects to real experiences, the less your brain depends on translation. Eventually, you stop decoding English and start feeling English.
Wow, that sounds very different from traditional studying.
Because fluency is not only knowledge, it's reflex. Imagine touching something hot. Do you first translate mentally, this object has high temperature?
No, I scream immediately.
Exactly. Real language works similarly. Fast, automatic, emotional.
Okay, Emma. Now tell me, what's the biggest mistake learners make while practicing?
Trying to create advanced, perfect sentences too early. For example, instead of simply saying, I'm hungry, learners try, at this current moment, I am experiencing significant hunger.
Meanwhile, your stomach already died.
Exactly. Simple language builds fluency faster. Complex language comes later, naturally.
Here's a powerful daily exercise. For just 5 minutes every day, walk around your room and label everything in English. For example, the fan is spinning. My phone is charging. The chair is comfortable. I hear traffic outside. I'm drinking coffee. No translation allowed.
That sounds so simple.
Yes, but simple repetition changes the brain. That's how automatic thinking develops.
Okay, Emma, tell me, can our learners practice this outside their room too?
Absolutely. Actually, daily life is the best classroom. At the supermarket, the line is long. While cooking, the water is boiling. While walking, the weather feels nice. At first, it feels strange, but later, your brain starts thinking automatically in English.
I think this also helps confidence.
A lot. Because when you stop translating, you stop waiting for perfection. And when your brain reacts faster, conversation feels more natural.
So you stop feeling behind during conversations.
Exactly. You become part of the rhythm.
Emma, I have an interesting story to tell you. One time, I translated so slowly during a conversation that I accidentally answered the old question.
Oh no, Jack.
The person asked, "Do you like coffee?" But after translating for 10 years mentally, I answered, "Yes, my weekend was good."
Honestly, that happens to so many learners. Here's the truth. Fluency is not about translating faster. It's about translating less.
Wow, that sentence alone changes everything.
Because the goal is not native language to English. The goal is thought to English directly.
So eventually, English starts feeling natural?
Yes. At some point, you stop building every sentence consciously. You simply react, like laughing, responding, joking, expressing emotions naturally. That's when English starts becoming part of you.
Honestly, this makes fluency feel more possible. Because translating every sentence forever sounds exhausting.
Because your brain was never designed to work like a translation machine forever. Language is supposed to feel alive, emotional, fast, human.
So today we learned why translation slows fluency, what the silent lag is, how anxiety grows during mental translation, and how sensory labeling helps your brain think directly in English.
And remember, you do not need to become perfect overnight. Start small. Describe your world in English every day.
One simple sentence at a time. That's how fluency becomes natural.
And maybe one day, your brain will finally stop buffering.
Thank you so much for listening. Keep practicing, keep noticing, and keep thinking a little more in English every day.
We'll see you very soon in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.